I have been gone for a minute. Like, it's all December and whatnot. Like, it's been a while. But now I'm back. And I thought that it was about time that I did a video about this. Another story time. Because I get my ovaries busted about this all the time on here. And the question is do I have a job? And the answer is yes I do. Mods ain't free. The shit ain't free. I gotta pay for it somehow. So I'll go through the whole process of how I got my job and so on and so forth. So I applied in April, I believe it was in April of this year, to a store called the Christmas Tree Shop. The Christmas Tree Shops is owned by Bed Bath & Beyond. It's not a Christmas all the time store. It's a discount store, like a lot like a Walmart kind of deal. And so I applied there, and I got called back for an interview. What I did with my moms for the interview was I put my hair down like I have it now to cover up these bad bitches. I didn't have my dermal back then, so I put clear plugs in my nostrils. I took out my segment rings and my septum, which is back at a 1/2 inch, by the way. And I took my labrettes out. So the only thing that was visible was my tattoos and scars on my hands and forearms. I got hired on the spot, and I did, same thing with my moms for orientation. I also did the same thing on my first day. Now, the problem I ran into on my first day was, I was working, and I started to get hot. So I'm like, fuck, like, what do I do? Do I, put my hair up and let them see my ears? Do I just deal with it? What do I do? So I decided, I had to put my hair up. I did so, and to my surprise, nobody said anything. And usually when you drop 2-inch lobes on somebody, they're going to have something to say, be it positive or negative. It's going to be something. Like, oh, look at that, or like just anything. Nobody said anything. Not managers, not associates, not customers. Nobody said anything. And I thought I was in the fucking Twilight Zone. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. But I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. I'd rather them not say anything at all than to tell me that I have to hide them. So I would wear my hair up on the regular. A while after that, it was the next month in June, I got my third eye and my tongue. Nobody had anything to say about that either. A while after that, I put my steel plugs back into my nostrils. Nobody said anything about that either. So I'm like, oh, this is pretty awesome. But you'll see me without my septum and labrettes a lot because, I don't wear them for work. It's kind of like I don't want to push my luck kind of deal. I don't want to put too much on them, and then that's when they start, Erica, this is too much, or, whatever. I don't want to push my luck too much. So yeah, when you see me without them, I haven't retired them. Don't ask me anymore. If I retire them, which I won't, I would tell you guys. I would. So yeah, my job really doesn't care. So what I do is I'm a Harmon sales associate. A lot of the Christmas tree shops have a Harmon's integrated into them, like a store within a store. So yeah, that's where I work. I do, general retail type shit, straighten stuff up, down stocking, making signs, general customer service, shit like that. I'm supposed to be learning how to order and do drop ship. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. I'm not going to sit up here and explain it. But, yeah. That's what I do. You know, the store is just really laid back. There's really, like, we don't even have uniforms. We have aprons. Like, we wear what we want, and we just wear our aprons over them with our little name tags. So, laid back store. And, you know, in my opinion, it really depends. It doesn't, when you have mods, it doesn't really matter where you work. It just matters who your managers are. And my managers are really cool. You know, they're chill as hell. Like, they don't care. Like, they're more interested in, you know, the process of what I do than, like, oh, Erica, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, all my managers have asked me how long my hair took, and they're shocked to find out it took 10 hours. They're like, oh my god, it's so long, and, you know, stuff like that, you know. You know, with my mods, too, they're like, oh, how long did that take? You know, they're more interested in the process than, you know, oh, that's against rules, or whatever. So, yeah. My Harmon's manager is really cool. Like, me and him, like, and everybody just, like, rag on each other. Like, I was taking the garbage out to the back, and I was like, alright, Sean, get in. Like, you know, we're just, like, really cool, you know, around there. So, you know, my job's pretty cool. And, you know, it's fun sometimes because, you know, there are a lot of, you know, really nice people that work there. Some lazy people, but, you know, nice people nonetheless. I worked, like, I don't know how many doubles to get this check. We get paid every 2 weeks, and, yeah, like, somebody kept calling out, and, you know, I took on her schedule and mine, so, alright, check the name, right, and check the ducats. So, if you needed any more proof that I have a job, then there it is. So, yeah. Just to touch base on this, I work extremely hard at my job. And the reason is, well, first of all, I don't want anyone to ever be able to say that Erica's lazy. And then the other reason is because I'm modded. It's like, a lot of modded people don't understand that what you do reflects on every other modded person that that somebody else will meet. So, if you're modded and you're fucking lazy and you're, you know, a douchebag or, you know, whatever, that kind of reflects on all of us just because we are so different and we're so, you know, we're outcasts, you know, so, you know, you really have to be on your best behavior. You know, it sucks, but that's the way that it is. So, you know, I'm probably one of the few modded people that my managers have probably seen, at least this heavily modded. So, at least when if they ever see somebody else that's modded, they won't think, oh, well, you know, they'll have a good, you know, impression of a modified person. Which is really important to me. So, yeah, I'm like a model employee. Like, I'm amazing. Fucking amazing. Anyway. So yeah, that's what I do. I would love to know what, you know, if you're modded, you know, what do you do for work? I'm so interested. You know, do you work a regular 9 to 5? Are you on the corner tricking, doing something strange for a piece of change? Like, what do you do for money? I am so interested. And if you're not modded, if you are modded and you're not working, what do you want to do that you hope that you can do with mods? I'd love to know. And my advice to people who are modded and who want to get jobs, my advice is to hide as much as you can for the interview, and do whatever you have to do. Put your hair down, take things out, put retainers in, put sleeves on and stuff. Look as normal as possible. And when you get the job, sneak stuff back in and see what they say. If they say no, then it sucks, but gotta deal with it. And if they're cool with it, then good for you. But yeah, do as much as you can to hide what you have, and then get yourself in the door. Work on proving yourself that you're a good employee and whatnot, and see what they will accept. So that's it for me. I hope to hear from you guys, and I will try to make it so that I don't go this long without making a video. So yeah, I have a job. I'm a Harmon sales associate, and I get paper. That is all. See you guys later.